Hello, Kendall from Reddit Whiskey with a recap of our latest war. And while the last few wars have we've been a little bit off, this war we were on, we had a fantastic war. This might be one of our better wars. So a couple changes to Reddit Whiskey going forward, as a lot of clans are probably evaluating. We have decided we've historically been a one war a week clan. With the introduction of clan perks, though, we are now moving to 3 wars a week to try to earn some of those perks. And unfortunately, this is our second of the wars. The maintenance break, though, pretty much erased all the replayers from our previous war, which we won. Wasn't nearly as good as this one, so luckily we've got the replays from here. But as I said, fantastic war. Town hall levels, we were pretty much the same. We did have them outmatched, though. Our bases were definitely more leveled than theirs. We had higher level heroes, but still we really brought the thunder. And the telling stat actually obviously being the ability to 3-star. And just a great war for us. So jumping right in, it was difficult to narrow down which of the attacks to show, but I've got just some great attacks. And I'm going to start with number 15 by Vel, and this was a cleanup attack. So Vel knew going right out of the gate that there was a double giant bomb right in this area, so that's kind of what stopped the raid before. So he knew he had to deal with that, and knew this was from the replay, the first attack, this is a 1-for-1 trade. And it makes a really heavy investment. This was 3 balloons and 5 hogs, so 40 troop space, knowing though that if they could get these 3 defenses taken out, he wouldn't have to worry about that double giant bomb set. So, big investment, but, well worthwhile. And it just turned out that hog was just enough. Was able to get the clan castle pull at the same time. Begins dragging the troops down. I'd go ahead and argue you can go ahead and get those barbs and witches down just so that they're already spawning skellies. And then kind of moves forward. This, one wizard gets a little too close and that archer tower takes it out. But clan castle troops are pretty much under control. So golem goes down here shortly. Followed by some wall breakers to get it in, and then wizards to break the trash ring. This second wizard over here wasn't necessary. Barbarian King will take that out. This is the one that you have to break, so the Barbarian King goes in. So, but Barbarian King is going in. Everything's going very, very well here. Archer Queen's going to start shooting at these troops here shortly, which means Barbarian King will go in there and take her out. So Barbarian King's on the way, drops the ability, and then the hogs go in. One finger hog, when you've got this many hogs, sometimes it's nice, even though you're going after one defense, still use 2-finger placement just on the same defense. It gets the hogs out twice as fast. So, but there, got the first heal down. That's perfect. These hogs are completely under heal. Sets that giant bombs off, but they're healed completely back up from there. Hogs are just going to kind of continue pathing along. Maybe a little slow in the second heal, but and that heal probably could have been just a little farther up. If we're going to nitpicky on placement there, probably could have had that where the wizard tower had it under heal also. And I'd also say a little slow in the heals here. You've already got that Barbarian King is already hitting at your hogs. No need to wait. Go and get that heal down. Have it that entire time that wizard tower and archer queen archer tower were firing at him. But then, and again a little slow here on the heal. Go ahead and get that heal down, but. Other than that, this is the cleanup. I'm going to speed this up. So hogs take out the last defenses. He had a couple extra wizards he dropped in the background in the cleanup. But, fantastic attack. Really, really good job eliminating all of these defenses so this double giant bomb didn't play a threat in your raid. And fantastic attack, Vel. Keep it up, buddy. It's been a huge improvement since you started with us. So keep putting out those great 3-stars. So we're going to move down, and we've got actually a couple new members that we're going to highlight here. Killer right here on another cleanup attack. This is a base that had some Teslas in some weird places, and he goes ahead, sends in 3 hogs to go ahead and get the clan castle pull and also pull that cannon down. So that's a great trade there. And then is going to pull the clan castle troops down here. This has been the one comment here. He knew that there was, from the previous attacks, there was a Tesla here, and there's actually a Tesla up here, and you're going to see how this Tesla plays an impact at the end, just causing the raid take longer. When you know there's Teslas outside that are undefended, go ahead and just take a single balloon, drop it right on that Tesla. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade, is always worth it. And, the reason that you want to do that is you'll see, Smart making the adjustment here to pull the archer to grab him out here, but because this Tesla's here where he's going to ultimately want to drop his kill squad, he's got to throw his golem down first and then use too many Wizzies here. So had you taken that Tesla out, you'd have had more time, had to be less worried about the defense is taking out your kill squad, but neither here nor there. And I prefer to use barbarians, not wizards, for distraction in your kill squad. Barbarians only take 1 troop space versus 4 for the wizards. But going forward here, Barbarian King comes in, takes out the enemy Archer Queen, and then a 2-finger drop here, perfect. This base really works well for that. I normally don't like having split groups, but the way this base is laid out, these hogs are just going to pass through. So with pretty much 4 heals, you can have the entire base under heal while the hogs are going through taking out defenses. So really, really good there. Heal placement's pretty good. Just a good attack, and hogs are going to kind of finish up here, and you'll notice here in just 1 second that last Tesla I was talking about pops over here. So all of these hogs, which are all the way up here, have to run all the way back over to take care of that 1 Tesla, and even these hogs over here. Just on a tougher base, that extra time could have been costly. I had plenty of hogs, but better to start the raid out, throw a single balloon on each of those Teslas, not have to worry about it. So other thing too, used a lot of Wizzies here at the beginning for the kill squad. I always like to save 2, so you could have dropped him here in the back. Not over here next to the Barbarian King, but over here just to kind of help with the cleanup. So just on those bases where you're a little shorter of time, it's nice to have wizards at the back end for cleanup. So fantastic raid by Killer, though. New guy to the clan, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of more great 3-stars out of him. So kind of moving down from here, we're going to move on down to 20, and this was an attack by Serp. And I think we've had Serp on here before, but neither here nor there. He was talking about this before, and great base recognition. There are a lot of empty open spaces in this base. Not an overall tough base, but a little tricky to know where the bombs might have been. But he did notice that there's 2 air defenses, along with a wizard tower and archer tower, all right here, and another archer tower here. And his thought was, pull the clan castle, use my clan castle or my kill squad. I can take out all of these defenses right here, leaving just 2 air defenses, and then I can bring the LaLoon attack, which was, really, really good eyesight and good planning for this base. So 2 hogs to get the full pull. He's kind of counting troops here. And then he does start dragging them down, and I had questioned, why he didn't go ahead and start the kill squad. And he said, I really wanted them over in this compartment to guarantee they were moving through here, so those air defenses went down. So that made a lot of sense. So he's brought a bunch of extra troops to kind of path these things out. I'd argued here maybe Barbarian would have been better to have a couple archers, because you could have dropped them back and they wouldn't have been getting shot at, but neither here nor there. Like I said, I don't normally like to use the golem to tank for CC troops, but made sense here because he didn't have a lot of room to work in. But goes ahead and gets everything moving forward. You see he's saving his Barbarian King, going to use that to do a suicide on the Archer Queen. Go ahead and uses a rage, though, to get the CC troops taken out. Want to make sure there's plenty of time. Once he's got these 2 air defenses down, there's not a lot left. Plus, that gives his Archer Queen a little extra juice to go ahead and get all of these defenses taken out. And you've seen she's taken out the air defense, that Archer Tower. This Archer Tower is taken down by the CC troops. Other one goes down. Now you can start with his LaLoon attack. And really smart, drops the Hound, and then, strategically placed loons, not a spam attack. He's targeting a couple loons per defense, and also really important, in a clockwise manner. Other Hound goes on, keeps throwing those down. First rage to get the balloons up on the air defense. Second rage is down here, and then he's still got one more to kind of move everything through here once they kind of hit to the center to these Teslas, just to kind of get this done. But fantastic attack, pretty much overkill. He's got, I don't even want to know how many loons up. That looks like 10 plus balloons still up. Not the best cleanup troop. Maybe drop a couple loons to bring some more minions, but he's got plenty of pups. He had all those extra barbarians that he kind of threw at the back for cleanup. We'll speed this up here. And fantastic attack, great recognition of the base. The fact you could take out 2 air defenses while you're doing the clan castle troop, that just kind of screens LaLoon in this curtain stage. And we're going to do one more. Like I said, it was really tough to narrow this down. I've got one more from a new attack. This is actually a Town Hall 8. We haven't had any Town Hall 8s, and Sehain, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, is brand new with us, and this is this is just an old-fashioned hog raid. Sends 2 hogs in, realizes once that Tesla pops, it's going to take a couple more, doesn't really hesitate long, goes ahead and throws 2 more hounds in, or hogs in. You've got to get the full CC pull. See, she's got that, goes ahead and drop that ad. This would be one comment I'd make. No need to drop those barbarians so close. Drop them way back up here in the corner, kind of like you did these up here. Give them some more time to walk down before they get shot at. But gets the the kill squad down. Always a little tougher. with only being able to put one witch in a Town Hall 8 clan castle, and kind of like I mentioned, I think it was on Killer's Raid, bring a couple extra barbarians instead of so many wizards. 4 troop space, you can kind of feed those in on the clan castle troops, and not as costly, especially for troops that are going to die. But sends her hogs all in here. Was a little slow in this heal. Luckily gets it just in time so those hogs don't die. And she ends up doing this with basically just 2 heals, because I guess she misclicked this heal right here, because there's no hog standing in that. These eventually do, but I think they hit a spring trap or they die shortly after. But basically 2 heals. Tons of hogs, so this is really overkill. Lower, these are mostly, I guess, Town Hall 6 and 7 defenses, so easy to run through, but, great attack, just marauded that. She actually had 2, her very first war with us, had 2 Town Hall 8 bases she took out, both with hogs, and 6 stars for her. So, kind of clean up for here. This is another great attack. This Tesla took a little bit longer, but that's perfect. Just kind of going through. Really liked how she had dropped the Barbarian King down here to tank for this one cannon while the hogs are running towards it. So a great attack. Looking forward. Not sure if you'll be able to keep up. This unfortunately war, there's no Town Hall 8, so she's going to have to pick some Town Hall 9 targets, which are going to be a little tougher. But great force war with us, and looking forward to seeing a lot more great attacks out of you. So. Just kind of sum it up, really fantastic war from Reddit Whiskey. The new format's going to have us doing a lot more wars, which hopefully will mean a lot more videos. We'll see. My girlfriend might have something to say about that, but hopefully I'll be able to put out a little bit more content for you all. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below. And again, thank you for watching.